In Chinese history, there was a state that ruled the Central Plains for a long time. It was a superpower during the spring and autumn period. It served as a barrier for the Zhao royal court. It is the state of Jin. But in 453 BC, the giant suddenly collapsed from within. It didn't fall to foreign enemies, but was torn apart by its own vassals. This event is known as the Three Divisions of Jin. It was not just the division of a country, but also recognized by historians. The dividing line between the spring and autumn period. Sima Guang's history mirror for governance, even regarded this year as the beginning of the book. Why is this event so important? Because from this day on, Li's conquest no longer came from the emperor, nor from the vassal lords, but from the doctor. Might become the only truth. The tragedy of Jin state was foreshadowed 100 years ago. In order to prevent the usurpation of the public clan, they appointed a large number of foreign ministers. But it backfired. The power of these ministers grew larger and larger, eventually forming a situation where the 6 ministers controlled politics. After 100 years of bickering, the 6 families became 4: Si, Zhao, Han, and Wei. Among them, the Si family was the strongest. Shibo wanted to become the de facto ruler of Jin. Shibo was a talented but extremely arrogant man. He was strong in martial arts and eloquent, but he had a fatal weakness: greed and lack of virtue. Relying on the power of the Si family, demanded land from Han Kangxi and Wei Huangqi. Han and Wei were afraid of being destroyed, and did as he was told. Shibo was overjoyed, thinking he had the world in his grasp. Then he turned his greedy eyes to Zhao Shiyangzi. Zhao Shiyangzi refused Shibo's request. Shibo was furious. He joined forces with Han and Wei to attack Zhao. Zhao Shiyangzi followed the advice of his counselors, retreated to Jinyang. Jinyang's city defense was strong, and the people supported him. Shibo besieged Jinyang for a year, but failed. Shibo came up with a poisonous plan. He ordered his soldiers to dig the Dakofan River to flood Jinyang. The city was flooded. Jinyang turned into a vast ocean. People in the city died one by one, and they were on the verge of collapse. But Zhao Shiyangzi still refused to surrender. At the moment of life and death, Zhao Shiyangzi sent his counselor Zhang Mentan out of the city late at night to secretly meet Han Kangxi and Wei Huangzi. Zhang Mentan only said one sentence: "Lips are gone, tea will be cold. If the Zhao family is destroyed today, tomorrow it will be your turn." This sentence hit the pain point of Han and Wei. So the 3 families made a blood oath in the night, decided to turn against Zhao. On the night of the decisive battle, Zhao army dug the dam and let the flood pour into Shibo's camp. Han and Wei attacked from both flanks. Zhao army charged from the front. Shibo's army was in chaos. Shibo himself was defeated and killed. Zizi's head was made into a wine vessel by Zhao Xiangdi. The once mighty Si family was wiped out. After the destruction, Han, Zhao, and Wei divided most of Jin's land, leaving only a tiny piece of land for the monarch, and let him go to Duansha in Jin and Qinshui to retire. In 403 BC, the 3 sent envoys to see King Weili of Zhou, asking to be named vassal states, although the emperor was reluctant. But in the face of these 3 powerful forces, he could only reluctantly recognize. Since then, Han, Zhao, and Wei officially became states, known as Songjin. The 3 divided Jin marked the complete end of the spring and autumn period. But after the War in States period, everything was different. The rise of Han, Zhao, and Wei proved that bloodline was no longer important. Strength is the king. This event directly shaped the pattern of the 7 War in States. The Central Plains was occupied by these 3 countries. They were like a pair of pliers, pinching the surrounding states, and the precedent of the lower class challenging the upper class. The precedent of rebellion spread like a virus to other ministers. Tia family of Che saw hope, and Quan Chen of Qin saw an opportunity. The world was about to enter a more than 200-year war. Although Han, Zhao, and Wei separated, they were still related. In the early days of their founding, they maintained a close alliance, especially Wei occupied the most fertile areas, leader of the 3 states, and became the leader of Songjin. But how long can this alliance last? After losing their common enemy, what will happen between the 3 states? In Wei, a wise and powerful monarch, King Wenhao of Wei, is recruiting talents from all over the world. He will build on the ruins, build the first super hegemony in the War in States period. In the next episode, we will witness the rise of Wei and the man who made Qin tremble, Wu Che.